Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the live stream of the Currie Cup final. It is the Sharks up against the Bulls at Loftus Versfeld. And I must say, it is going to be a cracker of a game. Now, you guys know in the past I've done the Super Rugby Unlocked live stream, and the Bulls absolutely thumped us. I did another one, the fan one, and we got thumped as well. So let's hope we're not getting the same result again today, because that is going to really break my heart as a Shark supporter. So just going through some of the comments real quickly. Vian Steenkamp says, "Lekker boys. Ready for some great rugby action," says Bonambi. No one cares, says, "Hi all. Can we actually watch match here?" Unfortunately not. This is only a commentary, guys. I'm not sure whether there is a stream for the game live, but unfortunately I tried to do that some time ago and I got banned from YouTube for doing it. So yeah, unfortunately not. Ruben Kies says, "My Spantignona." It's going to be a cracker, Ruben, and I can't wait. This is Currie Cup finals, and we know the Sharks away from home are a dangerous prospect. They have beaten the Bulls in the last 4 outings at Loftus. So let's hope that trend continues today for all the Shark supporters. As far as my score prediction goes for today, I would say the Sharks with heart, but one have to accept that the Bulls have been the strongest team and they're probably the favorites to win this game. So hopefully that will change today. Right, no one cares, says, "Okay, all good. Thanks so much for the commentary at least. It's a pleasure." Like I say, I would have loved to show you guys the game, but unfortunately that is not going to be the case today. Peter says, "Where can we stream it?" I have no idea, Lloyd. Unfortunately, I don't have a link for it, but the best I can do is at least keep you guys up to date with the commentary for this game. Justice Server 1, how long till kickoff? All the way from Australia. Well, we're basically going to start this game already, so I guess it's about 5 minutes away, Justice Server 1. So it's going to be really interesting. Let's quickly go through the team lineups of the two teams. For the Bulls in the back line, you've got David Kriel, Kurtley Arendse, Marco Jansen van Vieren, Cornel Hendricks, Trevino Jacobs, Mornay Steyn, and Ivan van Zyl. Now, we all know David Kriel has been really good so far this whole season, one of the youngsters coming through. Kurtley Arendse reminds me a lot about Cheslin Colby. We know he is a 7 specialist as well, but there's just something about his footwork that reminds me of Cheslin. Then Marco Jansen van Vieren, a specialist scrum half on the center today. We know Stedman Gans is out injured, so he's got big boots to fill today for being a specialist scrum half. He didn't do too bad last week against the Lions. Then Cornel Hendricks, the man of the moment. He's been exceptional since moved to center, and I'm sure that this guy is going to probably be in contention for Springbok duty when we do get back. Then Trevino had a decent game against the Lions. Mornay Steyn in the form of his life. Always looking forward to that clash between him and Kevin Bosch. And then we also say goodbye to Ivan van Zyl today as he moved to Saracens after this game. A look at the forwards: Duane Vermeulen, Elrich Louw, Marco van Staden, Ruan Orkia, Sintu Manjesi, Trevin Yekane, Johan Grobler, and Leeson Koboka. Now, there's not too much to say about this. We all know this is a formidable pack of forwards from the Bulls. Duane Vermeulen obviously there for his brilliant leadership skills, and he's also a massive player. Tends to go over the advantage line, doing the job well, and a true example for the rest of the number 8s in South Africa and abroad at the moment. Elrich Louw has been good coming back, or not coming back, but he's a youngster coming through. He's been really prominent. He's kept Botha out of the starting lineup. So a good prospect there. And then Marco van Staden, obviously in the form of his life. We heard this week that the Bulls are struggling to keep him at Loftus, so he's getting quite a few offers from overseas. So let's hope they manage to keep him. We all know that Marcel Coetzee has now joined the Bulls, so it's going to be interesting to see whether they can keep Marco van Staden there. Ruan Orkie has been brilliant. Sentiment Jesse has been solid. Trevor Nyakani, Listen Kaboka, and Johan Kroblaar has been a formidable combination so far, and really looking forward to that as well. Let's move over to the Sharks starting lineup as the game is almost about to start. So in the Sharks backs, we got Apelile, Fassi, Sbu Nkosi, Lukanya Marius Lowe, Japenke, Curvin Bosch, and Jaden Hendrickse. Now, Fassi, we all know what a quality player he can be. Back from injury, looking good. And I'm sure if he gets ball today with the likes of Sbu Nkosi and Japenke, that back three could be very dangerous if they're given the opportunity to do so. Then we all know Lukanya brilliant player. There has been doubts whether he's the right person for the captaincy, but obviously he's done a good job so far. So no complaints from my side as far as Lukanya is concerned. Marius Lowe has been in exceptional form, I think. Probably one of the most underrated centers at the moment in South Africa. And it's going to be interesting to see whether he can face up with Cornel Hendricks today. And then obviously Curvin Bosch, we all know he's got a potent boot on him. It is high altitude, so he'll probably kick from anywhere on the field today. So the Bulls need to be very disciplined to keep him away. Then Jaden Hendrickse comes in for Nohamba. I personally prefer Nohamba ahead of Jaden Hendrickse, but obviously Sean Everett's got something that he sees in this guy. So a lot of confidence shown in Jaden Hendrickse. Then looking at the Sharks forwards, Sikumbuzo Noche, Henko Venter, Dylan Richardson, Ruben van Heerden, JJ van der Mes, Thomas de Toey, Faison Barta, and Oxner Shear. Now, Noche is one of those guys, if the game gets loose, this guy will destroy the Bulls today. I do feel that Van Heerden is a better number 8, but like I say, if the game gets loose, this guy is the guy you want in your team. And then obviously Dylan Richardson, the guy that made Duane Vermeulen's temper fly a few weeks ago. It's going to be interesting to see how that battle takes place between the two players. I'm sure Duane Vermeulen's got a thing to do with this today. So Ruben van Heerden, ex-Bulls player, coming back to Loftus. He's now a Shark, and he's been doing pretty well. Obviously, the Sharks, the lineouts haven't been that great. The scrum haven't been that great, but their backline is firing. So really looking forward to see what is going to happen in this game. And then JJ van der Mesh, we all know, is a fantastic player, young player coming through, and I see a big future for him. And then Thomas de Toey and Oxner Shear, both Springboks against Leeson Kaboka and Trevor Nyakani. It's going to be interesting to see. And then Faison Barta against Kroblaar is also going to be a mouth-watering prospect. So they're pretty evenly matched. I would say the Bulls probably favoring because they've had a consistent season where the Sharks have been up and down as of late. So let's hope they can find that consistency today, and hopefully they'll do well. So let's just quickly go through some more comments just before we get this game underway. Hammer says Sharks. Mario Sanchez says my support for the Bulls from Paraguay. South America, go Bulls, go. Great to see that we've got people from all around the world watching this live stream. Then we got Aldino Adona says Bulls all the way. Mbunambi says the only problem for Bulls is Duane and Mornay Steyn. So, yeah, probably, I'm not sure what you meant by that, but yeah, I do rate these two players quite highly. So if it means that they're the two guys that could cause problems for the Sharks, then I agree 100%. Rina Skotse, waar kan ek die game live kyk? I'm not sure what link you can use, but unfortunately I can't show you guys the game. Then Sitole says Sharks forever. Stacey Bielefeld, where can I watch the game live without DSTV? There's no link at this stage. Maybe we will get a link during this. Somebody can drop it if they want to. Dolly says Bulls by 15. That is quite a high score from Dolly. Let's hope it doesn't happen, because I'm sick and tired of doing this live streams when the Bulls and Sharks play and they absolutely pump me. Then Jandre says, come on, Bulls. Kutenda says, what happened to Tambo? I think Tambo is injured, or he's just not able to break through into the starting lineup with Ria Penke there. So Tambo is a very good player, and yeah, it's strange that he's not there. Etienne Depre says, go Bulls from Mexico City. So again, we've got great coverage from all over the world in this live stream. Nathan, can we watch the rugby game here live? Unfortunately not, Nathan. This is only the commentary. Then go Billa from New Zealand. Stuart. Munambi says Sharks by 7. Chandre Mel, come on Sharks. Joey, it would be even more epic if there was fans at the stadium for this game. Yeah, no, I'm gutted, man. I would have loved to be there. I would have loved to go and watch that game. Nathan says you must put live here, man, please. Nah, I can't, Nathan. I will get banned. Baron Adams says Bulls all the way. And then Marilise says, go Billa, love you, Yatali, UK. And then Rudolf Heyman says, Lekker Bulls, go wild. So I guess that's all the comments for now, guys. As we go into the game now, it is going to start live. Jaco Paper, the referee for today, and he's done 5 finals. Today is his 5th final, if I'm not wrong. He's been a great ambassador of South African rugby, is Jaco Paper, and I couldn't have asked for a better person to officiate this game than him. Right, so we're just waiting for the kickoff now, guys. Let's just see who's going to take the kickoff. It seems, yeah, it is the Bulls who's going to kick this game underway for us. So here we go. Morne Steyn with the kickoff. A high hanging one from him, collected by Notche inside the 22 for the Sharks. Jaden Hendrickson got the control of the ball at the moment. Looks like he's going to kick this himself. Yep, he's going to the air there. Now they're chasing it down. Is Sabu Nkosi. Duane Vermeulen catches it on halfway. Dylan Richardson bring him down. Now Ivan van Zyl, Morne Steyn. Hendricks opens up. There's space opening up for him, but he gets tackled on halfway. Quick ball back for the Bulls. They're on halfway now. Ivan van Zyl struggling to get the ball. Steyn. Out it goes to Van Vieren. Brought down behind the advantage line is the Bulls. And it looks like the Sharks might have stolen this now. Trevin Yukon has got it back for the Bulls. The Bulls have lost ground up to the 10-meter line inside their own half. Ivan van Zyl just controlling the ball at the moment. He's also looked like he's going to go to the air, puts one up high, and chased now by Stravino Jacobs, but Kevin Bosch has got it on the Sharks 10-meter line. Jaden Hendrickson got possession for the Sharks. Looks like he's also going to go again to the air, so expect a ping-pong aerial battle today. Sabu Nkosi chasing after that one. Beautifully collected by Morne Steyn on the 10-meter line. Ivan van Zyl now in possession. Puts a little kick over the top. Dylan Richardson's got it for the Sharks. Inside the Bulls off now. Jaden Hendrickson with a little kick over the top. And it's going to roll. It's going over the try line. Luckily for the Sharks, it stops. So it is going to be a 22-meter restart for the Bulls. We've had 2 minutes in this game. Yeah, I just hope my voice will last this whole Currie Cup final, guys. I can already feel an itch in my throat. But let's hope it's going to be a really good game today. Unfortunately, there's too many comments coming through, guys. I won't be able to keep up with the comments as well. But I do appreciate all the comments from you guys at the moment. If I do get a break, I will give it to you guys. Right, so it is going to be Morne Steyn to restart from the 22, goes high up to the 10-meter line. It's been knocked on by the Sharks. Now the Bulls have got this. Go wide, Morne Steyn, Cornell Hendricks. puts a little kick over the top, chased by Curtly Arendse, but well collected by Penke. It's coming back now, Ruben van Heerden up to the 10-meter line inside Bulls territory. And there's a little knock from Notches, so it's going to be a scrum to the Bulls. Right, so 2.5 minutes gone, and we're going to have the first scrum of the game. Guys, I cannot, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to show the game, so for all of those who's asking me to turn the screen, unfortunately, I can't do that. I will get banned, so I do appreciate the guys following the live stream and all, but there's no way to show you guys live footage, unfortunately. Right, so while we have a little break here, I can go through some of the comments here. If I do miss some, sorry about that. Kutenda says, if Mapimpi came back from loan, keeping at 11, I'm Swift at 12, and Nkosi at 13, and Mapimpi at 14. Yeah, maybe Nkosi at center. He's a strong lad, so it is an option as always. Let's see. Rudolph says the Bulle gaan gatskop. Fransjo Boshoff says near. There's hope Bulls win. Andre Brits, show us the screen, guys. I cannot. Fransjo Basson, Sharks is going to win. So we are set now for the scrum. We've had 3 minutes in this game. Scrum on the 10-meter line inside Bulls half. The scrum goes down. So there's the first minute wasted of this final. As you guys know, I'm very, very strict when it comes to this reset scrums. I'm one that favors the stop clock to be introduced, and so much time get wasted. And now I will keep score of this. So 1 minute already wasted from scrum resets. Right, Bulls 0, Sharks 0. We've had 3.5 minutes. Scrum feet to the Bulls on their own 10-meter line. Let's see what they can do. Will we have another reset scrum? Already a minute wasted. So the scrum feed is good from Ivan van Zyl. Now it goes down, but Jaco Paper says the ball must be used. Morne Steyn. Out it goes to Marco Jansen van Vieren. He kicks it downfield. Maybe, the bounce of the ball is kind for the Bulls. But it is Apelile Fassi who takes it up to the 22-meter line for the Sharks. Jaden Hendrikse in possession. Gives it out to Henko Venter, driving forward. So Jaden Hendrikse just controlling it. Duane Vermeulen not happy with Notche keeping his arm on him. Now Curvin Bosch kicks it downfield. Finds plenty of space at the back of the Bulls. But Morne Steyn's got this on his own 10-meter line. Kicks it forward. It's going to roll, not out. So in the hands of Curvin Bosch, kicks it downfield again. And that's a massive kick from Curvin Bosch. Also not going to find touch. Ivan van Zyl on the 22-meter line. Out it goes to Stravina Jacobs. Kicks it, collected on halfway by JJ van der Mes. He tries to burst his way through, beats one defender. Gets taken down on the 10-meter line, and he has the first penalty of the game. Surely Kevin Bosch is going to go for goal from here. And no, don't go quickly, Jaden Hendrikse. It is a Currie Cup final, and it is a kickable penalty. So 5 minutes gone. Penalty in the middle of the field on the 10-meter line. And surely this is very much in Kevin Bosch's direction and length. So I do see that the Sharks might be going into the lead real soon. It's just, I'm so confident I'm already changing the scores. So hopefully he doesn't miss it. But this should be a gimme for Kevin Bosch. Right, so 6 minutes gone, guys. It's a penalty to the Sharks on the 10-meter line in the middle of the field. Should be an easy kick for Kevin Bosch. Let's see. Tensions are high. It is a Currie Cup final, guys. Andre Brett says, hope he misses. Oh, let's hope he don't. I already adjusted the scoreboard. And that is going to go straight through the middle. So it is 3-0 to the Sharks after 6.5 minutes. So interesting times ahead. Sharks take the first blood of this Currie Cup final. Solid kick straight through the middle. No trouble with that. He's become such a reliable goal kicker over the last year or so, is Kevin Bosch. Now he only needs to work on his defense. So the restart beautifully taken by Notch here. And the Sharks still got possession. It's Oxenashire got it for him. Now Jaden Hendricks has been pulled into that ruck. So Dylan Richardson at scrum off. Just telling his forwards to join in. JJ van der Mesh joins in. Sharks still got possession. Just outside their own 22 at the moment is the Sharks. Now Hendricks out to Kevin Bosch, puts a high one up. And it's been chased all the way up to halfway. Oh, Mornay Steyn got it for the Bulls. Quite a big collision there, but the referee says play on. Now Evan van Zyl, Marco van Staden. Should be a penalty advantage to the Bulls now on halfway. Mornay Steyn with a little kick ahead. Finds a bit of space behind Apalile Fassi and it rolls into touch. But we are going to come back for a penalty to the Bulls. So a penalty about 45 meters out from the Sharks line. And this should be an easy one for Mornay Steyn as well. It was Henko Venter who got punished there for being offside. Rugby says, listening to your commentary in time with the match. It's very good. Thanks, bud. I appreciate that, man. Glad you're enjoying it. Right, so Mornay Steyn with the penalty kick coming up. I'm not going to do the same thing that I did with Kevin Bosch because I don't want to jinx myself. So let's rather wait and see if Mornay Steyn can get this one over. It is round about 45 meters out. 8.5 minutes gone. An 81% career record for Mornay Steyn. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's see. He lines this up. Should be an easy kick for him. Oh, did he pull that to the right? Yes, it's gone to the right. So still the score remains the same. The Bulls now have missed one penalty at goal already. So 9 minutes gone. 3-0 to the Sharks. Could that kick come back to haunt the Bulls? Sharks taking their time to do the 22-meter restart now. Come Bosch. There we go. The restart from Kevin Bosch up to halfway. Collected by Elrich Low. Big tackle from Thomas de Toey. But they've managed to get this ball back as the Bulls. Van Zyl to Mornay Steyn. Out to Leeson Koboka. Caught behind the advantage line a little bit, but got over it halfway now. Knock on from the Bulls. Marco Jansen van Vieren knocks it on. Advantage to the Bulls, and there's the little knock. So it is going to be a scrum to the Sharks just inside the Bulls' half. Little mistakes creeping in from the Bulls' side at the moment. Well, the comments that came through, Franjo Bosov says he hope he misses. Then Munambi said, please miss. And then Franjo said, lekker man. Hendrik Diedrichs asked whether he's related to the rugby player. Yeah, because I'm not sure. Is Bonambi a very popular surname, or is it a relatively scarce surname? Because I know even with mine, Labuskaghni, it sounds like it should be scarce, but there's actually a lot of people with my surname. So interesting to know that. So scrum feed to the Sharks just inside the Bulls' half. Let's see what they do. Penalty to the Sharks. Jaco Paper giving a penalty away against the Bulls there. Leeson Koboka going to ground. dropping his bind, and another chance for Currie Bosch to kick at goal. Dolphy says commentary is on point. Thank you. Thank you, Dolphy. Appreciate that comment as well. Always make my life so much easier when I get complimented for my commentary. So I do appreciate that. So Currie Bosch now with another attempt at goal. It is, like I say, about 45, well, it could be around 50 meters away because it's a little bit to the right. So yeah, it's about 51 meters according to that statistic there. So it's not the easiest of kick, but I mean, going by what we've seen from him so far this season, he could easily get this. Right, let's see. Don't want to jinx it. 12 minutes gone in this game. Taking his time with the kick. See the difference between Currie Bosch takes quite much longer than Morné Steyn when he goes for the kick at goal. Right, here we go. Let's see what this one does. No, it's going to go to the right of the post. So score remains the same now. The Sharks have missed a penalty. The Bulls have missed a penalty. So that cancels each other out. So 3 points to 0 still after 12 and a half minutes. Yeah, guys, I'm not sure whether there's a video stream. Unfortunately, I can't do that. So just doing the commentary for you guys. The restart from Morné Steyn is quite deep. Sharks got it on a 10-meter line now. Notcher, tackled by Nortje. Quick recycle ball coming. Henko Venter gets tackled by his opposite number, going a bit backwards. Bulls got a penalty there. And the penalty is against Thomas du Toit coming in from the side. So now there's a chance for the Bulls to draw level again. This is about 45 meters again. Basically the same distance Morné Steyn had to kick for his first kick. And he does signal that he's going to go for goal. So yeah, it is what it is. 13 and a half minutes gone. A great tackle from Elrich Lowe on Henko Venter. And I think that penalty, well, it does come. It could have been two offenses because the one was coming in from the side and the other one was for Henko Venter holding the ball on the ground. So, yeah. Let's see if Morné Steyn can get this one over. 14 minutes gone in this game. 45 meters out. Morné Steyn now. Missed his first kick at goal. Chance to rectify that now. There he goes. Oh, that one is going to curl in. So it's 3 points all at the moment. The Bulls and the Sharks both missing one kick at goal so far. So it's all square here after, we'll say, 15 minutes. And it looks like quite an even game so far. Right, so it is going to be now not Morné Steyn, Currie Bosch for the restart. Let's see which way he goes. A deep kick in from him, but a good chase from the Sharks. But that's going to go directly into touch. So a bad mistake from Currie Bosch. Sure that the Bulls will opt for a scrum here. Just maybe the pressure of the final, just getting a little bit to Bosch. Let's hope that kick for goal that he missed is not going to influence the rest of his game. Because sometimes when things go bad, it tends to go really bad. Right, so let's see what we got. It is going to be a scrum for the Bulls. We've had 15 and a half minutes. Sharks making a bad mistake there. It should have been the Bulls under pressure, but Currie Bosch kicked it directly into touch from the restart. So 15 and a half minutes gone. Come on, Sharks. We all know I'm a Shark supporter, guys. Big scrum from the Sharks. It's wheeling. And Jaco Paper said, no, we're going to have a reset. So 2 minutes wasted now. Keeping score today. It is going to be a reset scrum. We've had 2 minutes wasted through scrum resets so far. So that's not too bad, but it's too much, unfortunately. Right, they're just taking their time to reset this. The Bulls have looked good. The Sharks have looked good. It's been an aerial ping-pong battle so far. None of the teams really wanting to give it away at the moment. So interesting to see how this game pans out. We know it's high altitude, so penalties given at any position on the field is dangerous for both teams today. So the scrum feed by Ivan van Zyl. Wheels again, now the referee in the way, and he's going to call another scrum. So you can call that now another wasted minute. So 3 minutes wasted in this game. Jaco Paper unfortunately getting caught in between the action there. Was a sloppy scrum really, going sideways, and then Ivan van Zyl tried to pass it out, but he passed it into Jaco Paper. Let's see. It's going to be another scrum now. Three minutes wasted through stop scrummages now in this Currie Cup final. We've had 18 minutes. Taking their time with the scrum, just not setting it up nicely. But I must say, I'm quite impressed by both teams' play so far. We haven't had too many handling errors. I think this is only the second or third scrum. There's been a lot of kicking so far, though, but you did tend to see this in a Currie Cup final. It's going to be that battle between the forward backs and then obviously to the kicking game then. So that scrum feed is taken in beautifully. Now Ivan van Zyl, Duane Vermeulen is controlling it at the back. No, did he knock it on? No, the referee, yeah, he did knock it on. So poor stuff from Ivan van Zyl there, forcing an unforced error from Ivan van Zyl, and it's going to be a Shark scrum on halfway. So that is a little bit disappointing from the Bulls. We all know what a quality player Ivan van Zyl is, so I don't know if it's the pressure of the game or what the case might be, but we're seeing little small mistakes creeping in. Duane Vermeulen tried to force or milk a penalty, and then unfortunately his boot got stuck on Ivan van Zyl. So we are going to have another scrum now. So quite a few minutes gone by now, just scrumming 4 minutes in total. We've had 3 minutes wasted through scrum resets. And we got basically 20 minutes gone in this game. So Jaden Hendrikse feeds it for the Sharks. Big scrum from the Bulls, but Jaden Hendrikse got it. Out to Savuna Kossi. Tries to step his way past a couple. Good tackle from Elrich Lowe and Duane Vermeulen. Marco van Staden goes in, and it's going to be a penalty against the Bulls. So the penalty is against Marco van Staden there. I'm not sure. I don't have the commentary on SuperSport, so I didn't know what the penalty was for there. But Marco van Staden has given away the penalty on the 10-meter line inside their own half. So another chance for Curvin Bosch then. It's probably for coming in from the side, but you can argue and say that it did initially come through the gate. But the penalty's been given, and a chance now for the Sharks to go ahead. It's about 44 meters out, and Curvin Bosch already missed one, should get this one. It's not that difficult. So ill discipline just creeping in a little bit. We've seen a few handling errors creeping in. We've seen some jitters from players that you won't normally see it from. And now we've got a penalty to the Sharks. 21 minutes gone. Let's see what happens. He's going to pull it to the right again. So 2 missed kicks already from Currie Bosch. And it's very uncharacteristic from him today. Could have been, if we take everything into account, the score should have been 9 points to 6 to the Sharks. Now the restart from Ornstein up to halfway. The Sharks let it bounce and it goes out about, well, just inside the Sharks half. So we're going to have a line out for the Sharks inside their own half. There's Vesmbata with the throw-in. So let's see what happens. It's been stolen by Manjesi. Now Grobelaar out to Mornestein. Cornel Hendricks on halfway. Breaks the first line of defense, but brought down by Henko Venter. Van Sail out to Van Staden. Good tackle from Noche. Quick ball for the Bulls. Comes back Stein. Out to David Kriel behind the advantage line. Inside the Bulls half. Comes back for Van Sail. And a little knock on from Mornestein. But a penalty to the Bulls. So chance now for the Bulls to go ahead. I would assume it's for offside. So Duane Vermeulen just talking to Mornestein there. They are going to have a shot at goal. So, wait. Jacob Paper just explaining to Duane Vermeulen, I think there's 2 penalties. So one is closer to the touchline where they could probably kick it for the corner. And then the other one is more in Mornestein's distance to go for goal. But he has decided to go for goal anyway. So 23 minutes gone, and now the Bulls have an opportunity to go into the lead. It's a game of penalties so far. 23 minutes gone. Mornestein with the kick at goal. He's already missed one as well. Currie Bosch has missed 2. So a chance now for Stein to put the Bulls into the lead for the first time in this game today. It is about 40 meters out. So let's see what happens. You can see the concentration on his face there. Straight, and that's going to go over. So the Bulls finally take the lead. It's 6 points to 3. The Bulls leading the Sharks here at Loftus in the Currie Cup final. Well, at some stage, we have to get to a point where they won't be missing those kicks. So Mornestein now set the example. It should have been 9-all by now. But we know that Currie Bosch has missed 2. So, oh dear, we've had play suspended due to lightning now. Well, that's very strange. Oh, goodness. That's not a good sign. So, I never expected this to happen. So, this is, well, we've seen it earlier this year between the Bulls and the Stormers as well. Let me just write the message here. They suspended due to lightning. So question starts to back. Will we return to this game? We'll find out in a bit, guys. But for now, we are going to take a break. So play suspended due to lightning. The Bulls were leading 6 points to 3. So it's going to be interesting to see whether this game will continue. I'm sure it will, because it's still pretty early. So let's hope it's not the case like it was with the Stormers and the Bulls earlier this year when they had to stop the play with about, I think it was 15 minutes left in that game. So obviously still plenty of time left in this game, about 15 minutes to half time. So let's hope this game, the lightning passes quickly and we can get back to this game. I'm just going to take a quick break and find out what is going on, guys. I will be around about 5 minutes. So when we do come back, I will tell you guys exactly what is going to happen from here on. So as you guys know, on a regular basis, I'm just going to put down the screen and I will be back in a second. Right, guys. So I've just been listening to some of the remarks being made, and this is how it's going to work. We're waiting for the lightning to clear about 20 kilometers away. Then the game will restart with 15 minutes to go in the first half. Each team will be given 5 minutes to warm up before the play continues. If we do reach halftime and the Lightning do come back, then the halftime score will be the final score. It is unclear at the moment what will happen if they do return to play and the half don't finish or the game don't resume from here. So I would personally say that we should probably have a rematch in such a case, but we all know it's difficult to do rematches. So I guess at the end of the day, it is going to favor the Bulls because they were top of the lock. So common sense prevail. I would say if this game don't continue, then the Bulls will be crowned Currie Cup champions, which will be a pity. So yeah, that is quite a bad one. So for Shark supporters, let's hope this game do continue. But if you're a Bulls fan, you'd probably want this game to be called off and be crowned Currie Cup champions. So just want to say, waiting. Let's just put this on. Waiting for Lightning. Oh, let's put it this way. If game continue, then teams will resume. Yeah, let's just leave it for now. But yeah, that is what it is. I hope you guys did hear what I just said. Let's hope that the game do continue because it's been a pretty good one so far. We've seen some handling errors from both sides. We've seen some mistakes being made from key players that you normally won't see. So, but it's overall been a tight game. Aerial ping pong battle like we expected it to be. Mornay Steyn has missed one kick. Kevin Bosch has missed two kicks. He's put a kick directly into touch. We've had Ivan van Zyl knocking the ball on behind the scrum. So yeah, it's been one of those finals that you expected nothing pretty but a tight encounter. And I must say, Jakob Peyper has been doing a very good job so far in officiating this game as well. So at 6 points to 3, I wouldn't say we've got a clear winner at this stage. Nobody has really taken the initiative and dominated this game. But I must also add that the Bulls haven't really been given the opportunity to run with their backline. So too the Sharks as well. We've seen basically a forward-dominated game with aerial kicks, trying to gain that territory. You can see possession and territory very tight at the moment. I think the Sharks got 55% possession, 51% territory. So they do have a slight advantage in the possession and territory. But apart from that, it's been really, really close. So yeah, we're just waiting. It's a waiting game at the moment. We're waiting for the Lightning to clear at least 20 kilometers away from the pitch. And then we will also, if the game do continue, 5 minutes warm up for both teams and then continue. If the game don't continue, we'll probably have the Bulls crown Currie Cup champions. If the game do continue to at least halftime, the score which will be at halftime will be the winning score line. So yeah, it's really a problem at the moment. Just waiting. It's a waiting game. Adi, Hinnis, anyone else having problems with DSTV now? No, not from my side. Francois Collins says they must just stop the game. Bulls are going to take it anyway. Yeah, not from what we've seen so far, Francois. It's been a very tight game. I think it's more kind of like a worried Bulls comment there. But I mean, if you have to go through the season, then obviously the Bulls definitely deserve to win this. But yeah, let's see what happens. There's not much that I can do at this stage, guys. It's just a waiting game. Let's see. Darky says, "Is this just commentating?" Yes, it is. Unfortunately, Darksy, not allowed to show the game. And then the two teams' supporters are getting quite vocal here, where you say one says the Sharks can do it, and then let's see. I'm gonna just put the score as well, because some people do want to see the score as well. So let's just put there Bulls 6. Bulls got 6, Sharks have 3. There we go. That should clear up the scoreboard for you guys. So play suspended due to lightning. The Bulls leading 6 points to 3 at the moment. Gal Linden asks, why would it be so hard to do a rematch? Well, obviously the two teams will have to start preparing for the Rainbow Cup. And we did hear that Rusty said they do need at least a 3-week break period. So I don't know, if there's going to be a rematch, then it probably will have to be a midweek game. I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't think we will have a rematch. I think as much as I would love to have a rematch, if this game can't continue, as a Shark supporter, I do think they will give it to the Bulls. Then Andre Brett says Bulls are a patient team. They're stronger team with a home advantage given the season results. I have to agree with that. Then do you have the Storm? No, we don't have the Storm, guys. I know it's in the Mpumalanga area. So Rudolf Weyman says Janie Sharks gaan extend. So you can hear there, it's getting quite vocal between the two supporting teams. Jake and Arena Stradum, how did the backs match up in the scrum even, or who has the advantage? So I would probably say it's quite even at the moment. We've had one scrum penalty, I think, to the Sharks, none from the Bulls yet. So, but it's quite even up. We've had about 3 minutes wasted from reset scrums. So there's definitely an issue with the scrums at the moment. But as far as one dominating the other, I don't see that at the moment. Then Cal Linson, that's a pity. I feel the same. Then Jonathan says, up Bulls from Ireland. Darky says, Sharks are gat. And Kunrad got to also think of the players to be able to go home after being in their bubble, to be able to see the family and friends. That's another issue. I mean, some of these guys have been away from their families for quite a while now. And they're probably very eager to have a small break, go and see the family and friends. And it's been tough times, man. COVID has messed up everything for us. Bertie says, let's go Bulls. Dalvin Hawk says it wouldn't be right to declare the game to the Bulls. I'm a Sharky boy and the Sharks are a second half team. You could argue that. I'm also a Sharks fan, and it will probably break my heart if this game is called off and the Bulls will get the trophy. But anyway, let's hope for all the best and this lightning will move on and the game can continue. Doxy says, nah, man, so hyped. And now this, yeah. That's the year we've had, guys. It's COVID. It's been lightning. We've had a couple of games of lightning. It's just no crowds. It's been really frustrating for the players and the fans and everybody involved with rugby. So definitely, it kind of, yeah, it's one of those situations. And Skalk Brewer says Sharks from Sydney. Jan Barnard says Bulls have proven that they are patient as they keep score close in first half and play their heart out in the second half. Well, what I've seen from the Sharks Bulls games, if the Bulls tend not to run away with the game in the first half, then we've got a massive second half. And the Sharks will probably feel that they will be in with a good chance of winning the game if they keep the Bulls out for the first half. We know the Bulls tend to demolish in the first half and fade a little bit in the second half. Colleen Wade says, let's show them Sharks, we are champions. Bulls 0. Cecilia Stradom says, I'm so proud of the Bulls. Please let them win. Thumbs up. So we got plenty of support for the Bulls and we got plenty of support for the Sharks. Jonathan says, I would love if you could do the Six Nations. Love the channel, love the South Africans, love Ireland. So Jonathan, I will be doing some of the Six Nations games. I'm actually planning on doing some with another rugby YouTuber. So we might end up doing commentary together for the Six Nations. It is a guy from Wales, so really looking forward to the Six Nations and definitely in my plans. It's just a matter of timing and whether I'll be available for it, but definitely keen on doing it. So watch the space, Jonathan. Hopefully we will get some Six Nations game for you. So for those of you who don't know yet, play has been suspended due to lightning. The Bulls lead by 6-3 with 15 minutes of the first half left. And then obviously if the game can't continue, then I would assume that the Bulls will be handed the trophy. If play do continue and then they finish the half and lightning do come back, the halftime score will be the final score. So a lot at stake here. Andries Vermeulen says, Bulls all the way, go Bulle. Etienne says, Bulle het meer krag as Eskom. Yeah, that is true. I mean, Eskom is really killing us. Apart from COVID, we also have Eskom giving us lots of trouble. Let's see. Christian Jansen van Vieren, Bulls got big game temperament. James Loop, jy's moeg. Jonathan says, cheers, God bless. Then David van der Westhuizen, ons het presies dieselfde naam en van. Net ek is hier in Suidwes Australië, Banbury, sterkte naamgenoot, ek's 'n Leo. Then Prince Ray, I'm a Bulls supporter, and for rugby in general, it will be sad to see the Bulls get crowned champions like this. However, they have been leading the lock, so they deserve to be the champs. Yeah, so let's talk about this for a moment. Obviously, a lot have been said about the Super Rugby Unlocked and whether the Bulls really deserve to win that trophy based on them being on top of the lock. Some games getting cancelled due to COVID. So there was always a chance for the other teams to end on top as well. And then those points got carried over to Currie Cup. So one have to wonder whether the Bulls would have still topped the lock had all the games have been played. But yes, you can argue and say the Bulls have been the best team so far, and I obviously don't disagree with you guys. I mean, the Bulls have been quite consistent during the season, and they probably deserve it. So this comment do carry a lot of gut, but as a Shark supporter, I'm kind of like what could have been if we were able to play our games to our full extent. Then Barry Green says, how you feel Sharks been bought out 51%. Do you think it will be good to the team? So yeah, we haven't talked about this yet, Barry. I think it's something that's been coming for a long period of time now. I've said it many years ago that it's time that South African franchises get bought out. I mean, it's working so well for the top 14. Every single team got quality players. They're a rich franchise. And I do feel that the Americans buying 51% of the Sharks will lead to better staff members, better players, and just a general better feeling to it. And I'm sure that a lot of other teams will follow the trend. We know that the Bulls got the Sundowns owner bought 49% of the Bulls stake, and you can see it. They're buying quality players. So I would guess that is what the Sharks are now going to do. And what's interesting, they've also signed a partnership with Rocken, and that is the agency in control of Sia Khaleesi and Cheslin Colby. So how fantastic wouldn't it be if we could get Cheslin Colby to the Sharks? Imagine that. Then James Peak says, Axpire Mukhya Langdag. It's been, yeah, it is. James Peak says, chances of game continuing. So for those of you guys who haven't heard it, this is what's going to happen. If the Lightning move 20 kilometers away from the stadium, the game will continue. If they manage to finish the first half and we get the game called off again due to Lightning, then the halftime score will be the full time. Now, it's still unclear whether what will happen if the game is completely called off today, whether the Bulls will win the trophy or the game will be rescheduled. I don't know, man. It's a tough one. But my guess is that if the game don't continue, the Bulls will be crowned Currie Cup champions. Ruben Keys says, Zach Whippons Ven, he's a big Bulls supporter. So, yeah, it is. Here's what it is. Then I consider the returning of Sharks in the second half. Never write the Sharks off, man. It's like I said, it's been tight. It's been 4 dominant aerial ping pong battles so far. None of the two teams really wanting to run the ball. Little errors creeping in here and there from both teams. Unforced errors. So it's going to be interesting if this game continues. Then Wynand says, sit in Saudi and probeer die game kyk, sukkel om 'n streaming platform te kry. Yeah, that's always the problem, Wynand. So at least I'm trying to do the commentary, but we've got no game to do commentary on at the moment. So yeah, it's a game of patience at the moment. Hendrik says, hope the game go on. Don't want to win the final like that. Bulls on a stener. Yeah, no, I would probably feel the same way, guys, if I was a Shark and we were leading. John Mull, where can I watch the game? Unfortunately, I don't have an idea, John Mull. Then Alvin Deploy says, go Sharks. So, yeah, we're just waiting for this lovely final to continue, guys. Like I say, nothing we can do about it. It's just a matter of being patient and waiting this out. Colleen Wade says, go Sharks. Willoff never had anybody in rugby stop play due to whether it's not soccer. Well, we've had quite a few stoppages in play this year. I mean, the Bulls Stormers game got suspended. I think the Griquas Lions game got suspended. So it is becoming a norm because we're having rugby during this time of the year, which we don't normally get, and there's plenty of lightning involved. So player safety is of utmost importance at all times. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you can't put the safety of the players in jeopardy. Vitalia says, go Sharks. Janine Campbell says, Bulle gaan beslis wen. Ek's 'n groot Bull supporter, al my lewe en die coach is goed. Morne Steyn is ons tweede naas. Yeah, how about that? Morne Steyn resurrecting his career here at the Bulls under Jake White, and it's always good to see a 36-year-old playing that good. We know, I think it was Johan Ackerman who was 38 when he played for the Springboks in 2007 World Cup. So I'm sure we do have enough quality at fly off, but I mean, he's always an option. Jonathan says, just a question: how come no warning for the weather? Yeah, I didn't know that there were lightning at all, Jonathan. I was just as surprised when I saw that. Obviously, I don't have the volume up on the Super Sport, so if it was mentioned during the game, I couldn't hear that, and there were no indication that the weather was that bad. So yeah, Hendricks Kuman says for the safety of players, yeah, absolutely. Kutenda says, should they play Leroux for the Springboks? So that's an interesting question at the moment, because you've got Warwick Geland, who played exceptionally well before he got injured. You have the likes of David Kriel coming through for the Bulls. You have Apelile Fassi, who's now back from injury, probably our best fullback at the time when COVID came in. You've got the likes of, Tian Swanepoel or Skuman for the Lions, that's coming through nicely. There's just so many good players, and obviously Billy Leroux for the British and Irish Lions, I would say pick him for his experience, because I do feel that he's got the experience that we need. Olaf, sorry, you are correct. Player safety is important. Ruan Potgieter says, go Bulls. Francois van der Linde, wish finals could be free for all to watch. For now, enjoying listening to the Guru. Best option if you don't have DSTV. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, Francois. Yeah, it is a lingering question. I mean, obviously, money needs to be made. And we had that, or SA Rugby had that discussion a couple of months ago, I think. I know the government wanted to make rugby free for all, but when it comes to broadcasting rights and money, people tend to forget how important broadcasting is for franchises. And I mean, that is probably the most, well, not the most, how can I put this? It's probably the way the franchises earn the most money apart from ticket sales and merchandise sales. This broadcasting deals are huge, and that also helped them to earn quite a lot of money. So I do understand why it's not free for all, but it would have been great. Andre Brett says, which players are switching that'll make a huge difference to the franchise this year? We still don't know yet. Then there's been quite a few suggestions that the likes of Siya Kolisi will come to the Sharks. There's a couple of players that's left certain franchises. So we'll probably have a little bit more clearance when the Rainbow Cup starts in April. So I'm sure there's going to be quite a few shifts and changes, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Janine Campbell's, ja, nou praat ons 2007 in die jaar weer. Good vibes. I was so gutted when the Sharks lost to the Bulls in the Super Rugby final. Jacques Roosendaal says Sharks are, you know what that means. Yeah, that's typical Blue Bull. And I mean, the Sharks would say the same about the Bulls. Mary Jane Korea says they should have played in Durban. Yeah, but I think the humidity is too bad. Just checking out what they're showing on the screen now. They're showing the radius. So it seems like we're almost getting out of the 20. Oh no, it's 10 kilometers to 15 kilometers away. So still need to carry about another 5 kilometers away, and then we would be able to continue this game. Barry Green says, where did Steyn play before coming to the Bulls? I think he was at Stade de France, if I'm not wrong. He did have that stint in France, at Stade de France. And Ruben Key says, ek het Marcus se hemp en baadjie. That is a great thing to have, guys. So, I mean, keep it. It will be worth quite a lot in the coming years. So let's see whether the guys are warming up. So it looks like the game will continue, guys. This is a good sign. Andre Best says, Billa is bester. Thiago de Almeida says, will stoppage last before they say that the game won't continue. I'm not exactly sure how many minutes it would have been, but it does seem like the players are warming up. So they now have that 5 minutes to warm up, I think, and then we'll probably have the game continuing. So good signs there. I might be wrong. So Jock Risendal Hakak, the Sharks is, we all know that. They can't cancel the Currie Cup final, says Amori. Yeah, no, that would be a real pity. Travis, hi guys, when is the kickoff time? So game has been suspended due to lightning, Travis. So it's interesting to see whether the game will continue. Jason Host, what is the telling? It is 6 points to 3 to the Bulls at the moment. Prince Luray, Tian Swanepoel is one hell of a player. Would love to see the Bulls get him at some point. He would make the Bulls backline a real potent unit to go along with our massive backer forwards. So yeah, Tian Swanepoel is that guy with that massive boot. And like I say, we've got so much depth at fullback, but I do feel that Leroux experience would be vital for now. Balian says it's not going to be fair if the Bulls win because Shears would whip their butts. Sharks would whip their butts. Yeah, it's been tight so far, man. JC English, jammer ek nou ingeskakel. Wat is die probleem now? So we have lightning on the pitch, guys. That's why we can't have the game continuing at the moment. Big Base says Sharks gaan die bulle trap. Let's just see if I missed any comments there. Amari, Sharks 21, Bulls 15. Is that your final score prediction? JC English, probleem, lightning is the problem. Jakugos, dankie Amari. Wynand, just seen on Facebook, players back out on the field. Yeah, they are back on the field warming up, so we could have this game continuing soon. James Peak, both very strong teams, the two best teams battling out, may the best team win. That's how I also feel. I feel that these two teams probably deserve to be there based on the performances so far. Colin says, oh, yeah, that's players on the pitch. Hendriksman, yes, you're right. He played in France. Bertie Cox says, will they continue at the time they left the field or time lost? No, they will continue with 15 minutes left on the first half. So, yeah, good news. Go Sharks, says Eugene. Barry Green, which team in France? It was Stade de France, Barry. Andre Brits, this game will continue. I pray to the rugby gods. Good vibes. Bulls the bestest, says Andre. Jason, well, we've got guys saying the Sharks are terrible. Ruan says, yes, Kombala. Jonathan, can I ask, England are a bit ahead in the Six Nations. What's your opinion? So obviously England the favourites to win the competition, but I do feel that France is going to come very close, I think. I think the French really have a good team, great team building spirit. And if there's one team that could upset them, it is England. Although never write off Wales. I mean, they've gone through a bad time. They do have quality players. Same with Ireland. I mean, any of those teams, Wales, Ireland, England, or France, can take that trophy. So we are going back live now, guys. It is 6-3 at the moment. Here we go. 24 minutes gone. 16 minutes left in this first half. Kevin Bosch with the up and under, chased by the Sharks players. It is Monestein who takes it on the 22-meter line. So Bulls got possession inside their own 22, but it's been taken back. Now Trevor Nyakane. Ivan van Zyl just calling his forwards in at the moment. Referee needs to say use this. Now Ivan van Zyl with a kick over the top. And that's going to go into touch. So line out on the 10-meter line. So glad this game is back on, guys. Now really looking forward to this. Sharks line out on the 10-meter line. We just need to make sure, if you're a Shark supporter or a Bull supporter, If Lightning do come back at halftime, the halftime score will be taken as the final score. So it's vital for both teams to go ahead and win this first half. So that actually it is a Bulls line-out. So Johan Grobler has taken it in. Duane Vermeulen catches it nicely. On the 10-meter line, they form the maul. Going sideways at the moment is the Bulls. Johan Grobler has got control at the back of this maul. Slowly trying to work their way up. But JJ van der Mesh has done well to disrupt this Bulls maul. Now Ivan van Zyl with a big hoist. Chased by Currie Arends. Collected beautifully by Penke on the 10-meter line. Sharks got possession on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Now Ruben van Heerden out to Kevin Bosch up high. So we're back to the aerial ping-pong battle. Taken beautifully now in the hands of David Kriel for the Bulls. He goes up high as well. Comes down. It's Penke underneath it on half. Offloads to Noche, but it's a loose ball and the Bulls are over this. Will they get this? No, the Sharks have managed to get it back on their 10-meter line, driven forward by Henko Venter. Now Jaden Hendricks out to Kevin Bosch. Kicks it downfield into space. Found a bit of space and no, it's not going to find touch. So Mornay staying inside his 22. Pumps this downfield and it's going to find touch on the 10-meter line inside Bulls half. So not a lot of distance found there. Right, so it is going to be a line out on the 10-meter line inside Bulls half. So we've had 12 kicks from hand. Well, 21 kicks from hands after 26 minutes. So you can see it's an aerial ping-pong battle at the moment. Nobody wants to run this. Throwing from Mbata finds Van Heerden. The maul has been sacked. And a penalty to the Sharks on the 10-meter line. About 10 meters from the right-hand touch line. So this is in clear distance for Kevin Bosch. But he's already missed 2 kicks. So how's his confidence? Have this break maybe settled him down a bit? Or will his confidence be lacking? This is not going to be an easy kick for him. Let's see what they decide to do. So it looks like Kevin Bosch will have a shot at goal from here. So this is going to be run about 50 meters out. So the penalty was there for the Bulls sacking the maul. So Duane Vermeulen, the guilty party there. So Kevin Bosch now with the penalty attempt. We've had 28 minutes in this game. Will his confidence be back after missing 2 vital kicks? 53 meters are the distance. Direction should be the problem, not the distance. Let's see what happens. Andre Dritz is praying for a miss. Let's see what Kevin Bosch can do. Right, that kick is beautifully struck, and it's 6-all here at Loftus. So as it stands at the moment, and it goes to halftime, and it's the final score, then it will be a draw. Will the cup be shared? Right, so Bulls 6, Sharks 6. Mornay Steyn is going to restart this. We've got 12 minutes or 11 and a half minutes to go in this first half. A deep kick in from Mornay Steyn collected by Ruben van Heerden inside the Sharks 22. Jaden Hendricks coming back for that ball now. Bulls trying to disrupt it with the counter ruck, but it comes back to Bosch. Puts it up high. Not gaining too much distance. Mornay Steyn underneath it on the Sharks 10-meter line. Bulls got possession now. Van Zyl out to Hendricks. Skip pass out to Currie Arends. Good tackle from Penke. And the referee has called a forward pass. So it is going to be a Shark scrum on halfway. Right, so let's just see whether that really went forward. Oh, well, it drifted slightly forward out of the hands. So, but personally, I would have said it's not a forward pass. As a Shark supporter, surely it didn't look forward, but Jakob Paper was in a better position. So, scrum to the Sharks, just inside their own half. about 15 meters to the right-hand touch line. Sharks have had 52% possession, the Bulls 48. Let's see what's going to happen with the scrum. Like I said, we had 3 minutes wasted through scrum resets, which is not too bad. Right, the scrum feed, Sharks under a bit of pressure, and yeah, a little knock on from the scrum of Jaden Hendricks. I almost thought a penalty advantage was given to the Bulls, but it is only a knock on. So a little mistake now from Jaden as well. So we've had it from Ivan van Zyl, and we now had it from Jaden Hendricks as well. So this comment sums up everything, guys. You can feel the intensity through the commentating. It's really one of those games. Tensions are high. Aerial ping pong, Currie Cup final. Every mistake, every miss, every little penalty that you give away could be the difference between winning and losing. So the Bulls have had 4 handling errors to the Sharks 2. So definitely some unforced errors that needs to be cut out at the moment. It is a scrum to the Bulls. Ivan van Zyl to feed this. Big scrum from the Bulls. Penalty advantage coming. Ivan van Zyl's got possession now. Low, driving his way forward up to the 10-meter line. Stopped by Notche. Van Zyl. Out it goes to Mornestein with a little chip kick over the top. Oh, it's run past, but the Bulls still got this now. David Kriel out to Jacobs. 5 meters from the try line, the Bulls now. Can they get quick ball? Van Zyl, Van Staden. 5 meters from the try line. Van Zyl, Elrich Low, Stein, Hendricks tries to break the defense. High tackle from JJ van der Mes, advantage to the Bulls. Van Zyl, out it goes to Kurtley Orense. 5 meters from the line, 2 meters now. Can they get over the try line? Good counter ruck from the Sharks. And the referee's going to call them back for the penalty there. It is a high tackle from JJ van der Mes on Cornel Hendricks there, and a chance now for the Bulls to go in front again, surely. The Bulls looked really good there for a moment. The first time that they've really started to run with the ball, and the Sharks somehow managed to keep them out from scoring because they were literally 2 meters from the try line, guys. I mean, the Bulls back and forwards just drove it up beautifully, got over the advantage line. Quick ball from Van Zyl. Mornestein with that little chip kick over the top that caused all the problems. And then JJ van der Mes with a desperate attempt to stop Hendricks, went in high and gives away the penalty with 7 minutes to go in the first half. So Mornestein shouldn't have a problem with this. The Bulls should be leading by 9 points to 6 now. Yep, he gets it easily. So 9 points to 6. 9 points to 6 with 7 minutes to go in this first half. Good passage of play from the Bulls. Did a really good job. Almost scored from that. Mornestein just putting the Sharks backline under a bit of pressure. And they managed to almost capitalize on that. So the restart from Bosch. Deep one. Collected by Elrich Low, just outside his own 22. Slow ball coming for Ivan van Zyl. Looks like he might be going for the kick over the top here. Yep, he goes up high, chased by Kurtley Orense. Penke, no, Fassi went for it, but it's collected by the Bulls, but a little knock on from Lisa Nkaboka gives the scrum to the Sharks just inside the Bulls half. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go, guys, in this first half. The Bulls starting to look good. As a Shark supporter, I must admit, when one team's starting to dominate, and it looks like the Bulls just got that little bit of momentum at the moment. Sharks need to get some momentum somewhere. With 5.5 minutes to go in this first half. Remember, if Lightning do come back and first half gets finished, the halftime score will be the final score. The Bulls got territory, 52%. Sharks got possession, 51%. Right, so the scrum feed from Jaden Hendricks. Let's see what happens. Bulls putting us under pressure again now. Hendricks out to Fussy. Fussy tries to break the line. Goes well over the advantage line. Now Hendricks out to Oxney. Puts the head down, driving hard. Up to the 22-meter line goes the Sharks. Kevin Bosch has dropped back in the pocket. Goes for the drop goal. And no, it's gone to the right of the posts. So almost he got the drop goal there. Was it the right decision when the Sharks so desperately need some kind of momentum? It should have just been a little bit more patience, but I guess you need to take these chances in Currie Cup finals. The restart from Mornay Steyn up to halfway, beautifully collected by Ruben van Heerden. Was he played in the air? Yes, he was. And another penalty to the Sharks now. That is Beck. Ruben van Heerden is down at the moment. Stravina Jacobs, well, you could argue and say his eye was on the ball, but you always need to take care of the player around you. So I don't know if it's just going to stay. Yeah, it is only going to stay a penalty. No need for yellow at the moment. So the Sharks now going to have another shot at goal. It is about 48 meters out. So we're just waiting on Kevin Bosch to go for this kick. Let's see what's going to happen here with 3 minutes to go in this first half. So important that we at least stay level with the Bulls going into halftime. We don't want Lightning to have the final say. So Bosch has already missed 2 kicks at goal today. Very unlike him. But let's see if he can get this one. Bulls back. And that one is going to go to the right of the post again. So 3 vital kicks missed from Kevin Bosch so far. To come into the defense of Curvin, it's been difficult kicks that he's missed, but he's only slightly missed it. But then again, it is finals. So the Bulls now have kicked this out directly into touch from the 22. So a chance now for the Sharks having a scrum on the 22-meter line. Maybe Bosch can go for another drop goal this time round. It should be a lot easier for him, because he's got a scrum, but now the Sharks need to get a solid scrum from here. Imagine if the Sharks score now and we go into halftime and Lightning comes back. Then the halftime score will be the final score. So whoever wins the first half and Lightning comes back, it's over. Right, so scrum on the 22-meter line for the Sharks. Jaden Hendricks with the feed. Good solid scrum from the Sharks notch here. Hendricks out it goes to Fussy. Fussy with a bit of space now to Nkosi. And Nkosi's going to score in the corner. The Sharks have got the first try of the game. And what a try from the Sharks. They made it look so easy there. The Bulls just had no answer there. And with a minute to go, the Sharks now lead by 11 points to 9 with the conversion to come. Big moment in this game, guys. Beautiful backline move from them. And it just shows you how potent this Sharks backline can be. Apelile Fasi, sheer pace. And then the strength of Nkosi just dives over in the corner. Brilliant try from Nkosi. So with a minute to go in this first half, the kick right up to against the left-hand touchline. About, I would say probably one of his most difficult kicks so far of the game. But yeah, we've seen the easier kicks go miss and the tougher ones getting over. So let's see what happens with this one. Bulls 9, Sharks 11. Half a minute to go in this first half. Kevin Bosch just biding the time here. They all know what the results could be. And that is a kick that goes straight through, and the Sharks have got this. It's 13 points to 9 with about 30 seconds left in this first half. Big moment. Big moment. This is the moments that could define the Currie Cup. Restart by Mornay Steyn. Goes deep again. Collected by Ruben van Heerden. Inside is 22. Did he carry that out? So that is going to be halftime, guys. So at halftime, the Sharks lead by 13 points to 9. I don't know. The Bulls have been better at times in this first half, but somehow the Sharks have managed to hit just before halftime, and we got them leading by 4 points in this crucial Currie Cup final here at Loftus. Try by Nkosi, 3 penalties from Mornay Steyn. Kevin Bosch has missed 3 as well. So the Sharks, in real retrospect, could have led by, 22 points to 12 if all the kicks went over from both sides. But then again, if that penalty from Bosch went over, then Mornay Steyn wouldn't have kicked it directly into touch. So it could have been a different story altogether. So guys, that is halftime. I'm going for a small little break. When we do come back, we will be watching the second half. So please do stay tuned. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Sorry, guys. Second half, it just started. It was Kevin Bosch who kicked it off. And a penalty against the Sharks from that kickoff, trying to rip the ball when it went to ground. So it is a penalty to the Bulls just outside their own 22 and a chance for Morne Steyn to kick this downfield. He is going to find touch basically on halfway, so that's a good kick from Morne Steyn, giving the Bulls a little bit of momentum. It was Dylan Richardson who got penalized. So unfortunately, I got a bit late, but just in time for the second half. Quick throw from the Bulls on halfway, taken by Manjesi. Now they form the maul, driving their way forward nicely is the Bulls at the moment. The maul does go down at the moment, so no penalty given. Ivan van Zyl out to Leeson Kaboka. Good defense from the Sharks, keeping them pinned. Now Ivan van Zyl out to Marco van Staden, driving his way up. Thomas de Toey has won the penalty for the Sharks on the ground there, holding on. That's not the call. It's coming in from the side. It's the Bulls. So the Bulls players penalized there for coming in from the side. So will Kevin Bosch have a shot at goal? This is just inside their own half. We surely know that it is in range for him. Yep, he is going to have a shot. So this is about, well, this could be close to 60 meters, give or take, 55 to 60 meters. And we all know he's got a massive, massive boot on him. Right, so chance now for Kevin Bosch to put the Sharks even further ahead. You got to love lockdown, guys. It's the first time ever in my life that I'm drinking coffee, watching a Currie Cup final. You got to love lockdown in South Africa. No booze allowed. Unbelievable. Here we go. There's the proof is in the cup. Can't see if you guys can see this. In the meantime, that penalty has gone over and the Sharks take the lead by 16 points to 9. So a converted try, the difference between the two teams at the moment. Great kick from Kevin Bosch there. And now the restart from Morne Steyn. Another deep kick in from Morne Steyn, taken by Ruben van Heerden, just inside his own 22. So this kick can go out directly if the Sharks do opt to go for that kick. Jaden Hendricks is struggling to get the ball out at the moment. Goes out to Kevin Bosch. Passes to Low. Sharks are running this from their own 22. Henko Venter, but good defense from Cornel Hendricks. Sharks haven't made any ground with that. Now Dylan Richardson working his way up. Sharks mustn't get the responsible at the moment. Now Kevin Bosch is going to pump this up high. It is going all the way up to the 10-meter line off the Bulls. Morne Steyn now going with the high kick himself. David Kriel is chasing after this. Fussy underneath it. Good tackle from David Kriel on Fussy. Inside the Sharks half. Sharks have secured possession nicely. Now Hendricks, Richardson, Low. Out it goes to Penke on the touchline, and it's deemed that he had a foot in touch. So it is going to be a line out to the Bulls on the 10-meter line inside the Sharks half. Yup, Kunrad, no booze allowed in South Africa at the moment, at least until the 15th of February. That's how brilliant our country is concerning booze. And if you don't know people on the black market, you're drinking coffee like I am at the moment. So it is going to be the throw-in from Grobelaar. Out it goes. Now the Bulls in possession. Hendricks trying to bash his way up to the 10-meter line now. Van Zyl, Morne Steyn, Marke Jansen van Vieren. There's space here for the Bulls. Out it goes to Stravino Jacobs. Oh, good tackle from Penke. And it is going to be a knock-on from the Bulls. So close again. 10 meters from the try line, Stravino Jacobs knocks the ball on, but a brilliant tackle from Penke, stopping that movement in its track. So the Bulls looking good on that little attack. Well, David Kriel should have maybe just held on to the ball a little bit longer, and he might have got the overlap there. So Sharks 16, Bulls 9 at the moment. Right, Penke has stayed down after that hit with Stravino Jacobs, but he seems to be fine. So we are going to get back into the action now. 5.5 minutes gone in the second half. So Notch has had another really good game so far. Probably not having the same kind of influence he's had in the other games, but he's been solid in a tight game, I must say. Not holding back against Duane Vermeulen at the moment. Warren plays, the score is shown at the bottom of the left-hand screen. I don't know if you guys can't see the scoreline at the moment, but it is there. It's Sharks 16, Bulls 9. Sharks leading after 5 minutes in the second half. Big scrum from the Bulls, but the Sharks have managed to get this now. Notcher trying to wriggle his way forward up to the 22-meter line. The Sharks go. Slow ball coming back for them now. Hendrickse out to Kevin Bosch with a high kick. Chased by Penke. David Kriel is underneath it. Good tackle from Penke again up to the 10-meter line of the Sharks. Penalty against the Bulls. And just wanting to see again players diving off their feet. So this is another big penalty coming up. Will Kevin Bosch go for goal? Is it in distance? He is going to go for a shot at goal. So this is roughly around about 62 meters away. But it is high altitude, so it could easily go over. I mean, distance have never been the problem with Kevin Bosch. The free kicks that he has missed is due to direction. So let's see if he can get this. Vital kick. If this one goes over, it could be a game changer for the Sharks. So 63 meters is the distance that he needs to get this. Yeah, imagine if this game had been called off. Then the Sharks wouldn't have had this lead that they got now, and the Bulls would probably have won the Currie Cup. So that kick is going the distance, but the direction just not there for Kevin Bosch. So that kick went well over the direction. So I guess he could probably kick this from about 70, 75 meters out. Well, if the game is called off due to lightning now, the Sharks will win it. So deep kicking from Morne Steyn. Now Kevin Bosch got it. Puts up a high one, chased by Penke. David Kriel is underneath. No, Morne Steyn. And a penalty against Apelile Fassi there. Taking Morne Steyn out in the air. So same as it was with Ruben van Heerden, just a penalty. So Morne Steyn is going to thump this downfield. It's just outside the round 22. And he's going to find touch roundabout between the 10-meter line and the 22 of the Sharks. Well, let's see what the Bulls can do from here. They need something special is this Bulls side now. 9 minutes gone in the second half. Let's see, Johan Grobler with the throw in, finds Jesse, but Jakub Paper not happy about something there. They'll have to take the line-out throw again. So this is just outside the 22 of the Sharks. Let's see what they can do from here. Big moment coming up for the Bulls now. It's now or never for the Bulls, really, if they want the momentum swift. From Jesse, Van Sale, Steyn, Hendricks, out it goes to Van Staden, making his way up just outside the 22 now. Jesse drives his way forward. Now Van Sale out to Duane Vermeulen. Quick hands from the Bulls, but Van Vieren got caught behind the advantage line. Now Van Sale will dab ahead, and it goes into touch inside the 22 of the Sharks. Line out throw to the Sharks now. Let's see what the Sharks can they get out of their own 22 at the moment. Everybody's looking for DSTV login codes at the moment. Big one for the Bulls, but it is going to be a Sharks lineup. Vesmbata to throw it in. Van Heerden's got it now. Hendricks out to Henko Venter. Tries to work his way up. Not getting too much ground, but sets up a nice ruck for the Sharks. Hendricks out to Ruben van Heerden. Just trying to make space for Kevin Bosch to kick this out. But Hendricks decides to go over the top himself. Curtly Arends is awaiting this. Pink dead chase, but the Bulls got it. And the referee has blown that, and he says it's going to be a scrum to the Sharks. So it's deemed that Curtly Arends has knocked that on in the contact. So good pressure from Penke there. Let's see if that justifies. Oh, I think it was off the shoulder of Penke into the hands of Leeson Kaborka, but Jakub Paper obviously thinking it was a knock-on. So, right. So on the 10-meter line, we're going to have a scrum to the Sharks. Jakub Paper trying to explain something there to Lukanya and Duane Vermeulen. We'll have to wait and see what exactly happened there. Could say that Ivan van Zyl was obstructing Penke there, because he definitely did change his lanes. But the penalty, yeah, there's a penalty against the Sharks now. And I probably think it's because of that shove from Penke, from Ivan van Zyl. So Mornay Kallitz asks how much time's left. There is about 28 minutes to go in this game. 28 minutes, Mornay. The Bulls now have a line out inside the Sharks 22, about 15 meters from the try line. Taken in by Nortje, they form the maul. So setting up a nice maul now as the Bulls. But JJ van der Mes is disrupting this maul yet again. He's done it brilliantly so far, not giving the Bulls any chance. But it does come back to the Bulls now. Marco Jansen van Vieren. The Bulls still about 10 meters from the try line. Now pick and go. Duane Vermeulen securing the ruck there. Van Zyl out to Leeson Kaborka. Big tackles from the Sharks coming in. Van Zyl, Mornay Steyn gets caught behind the advantage line. Scrappy ball coming for Ivan van Zyl on the 22-meter line. Trevor Nyakane. Bulls are losing ground at the moment. And it seems like it's been turned over by the Sharks now. Kevin Bosch is going to thump this downfield. Nobody at the back. David Kriel is chasing back for this. Fassi and Nkosi chasing after that. But a good kick from David Kriel. And he finds touch just inside the Bulls' half. So the Sharks defense relentless there, and causing some big problems for the Bulls at the moment. I think the key moment there was when JJ van der Mes disrupted the Bulls' maul there. And it's not the first time that he's done this today. You must give credit where it's due, and that young man has really disrupted the mauls of this Bulls side. And then a brilliant steal on the ground from Thomas de Toey. Gave the ball to the Sharks, and they kicked it downfield. And now They have a line out inside the Bulls' half. Sharks are really, really making us proud at the moment. Just the way that they're standing their man against this Bulls side. Really, you don't see that dominance that the Bulls have had during the Currie Cup season and Super Rugby Unlocked. So Dan Jooste is on for the Sharks. The throw-in is taken by Henko Venter. There's a penalty advantage to the Sharks, or is it a knock-on advantage? Let's see, they're driving it up now. Kevin Bosch kicks it downfield, high kick, but easily collected by David Kriel. But it was a penalty advantage, so another chance for Kevin Bosch. And that penalty is going to be on the 10-meter line inside Bulls half. About 15 to 20 meters from the right-hand touch line. Yeah, Bosch needs to calm down. He's lost us plenty of points today for the Sharks. He's missed, I think, 4 kicks now. But yeah, let's see whether he can get this one. They're still keeping their faith in him at the moment. From being such a reliable goal kicker during the season to come to this Currie Cup final and miss 4 kicks must be devastating for him as a player. Well, correction, he's missed 3 kicks. Let's hope I didn't jinx it. There's 25 minutes to go. I have seen a couple of subs coming on, Kunrad. I'll just confirm it in a second. That kick is going straight through the middle. So the Sharks now up by 19 points to 9. The Bulls need to be careful that the Sharks don't get too much of a distance on them on the scoreboard at the moment, because you don't want to be playing chase-up rugby. So for the Bulls, I don't see any replacements really so far. The Sharks, Dan Jooste is on. Oh, and a terrible knock-on from Notche from the kickoff. And, well, Jaco Paper stopped it because there was 2 knock-ons. So Notche's knocked that ball on from that kickoff, and it's going to be a scrum to the Bulls 10 meters from the try line. Bad mistake to make. Nani Nell says, "No, I'm not going to show you guys the game. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to do it, guys. I will get banned." So Arno Botha now on for Elrich Low as well. 25 minutes to go. Bulls on the attack, 10 meters from the Sharks try line now. Come on, Sharks, do this. We can keep them out. The Bulls, however, can score from here. We know how dangerous they can be on the attack. Good scrum from the Bulls. Scrum has gone down, but Jaco Paper says play on now. Morne Steyn, Hendricks. Oh, Stravina's running on the angle, but good defense from Marius Low. Bulls coming at pace now through Arno Botha. And a penalty to the Sharks. Players diving over their feet. And what a victory there for the Sharks on the ground. The Bulls have been penalized too many times for diving off their feet at this game. Ill-disciplined from them, really. Right, so Kevin Bosch is going to try and relieve some pressure for the Sharks now. And that's not the greatest of kicks, but he finds touch inside the Sharks half, basically on the 10-meter line. So some relief at least, but a great tackle from Lukanyam and Marius Low on Stravino Jacobs, who were running the line in at pace. So the penalty goes against Sintum and Jersey for going in with the shoulder. The lineout's taken quickly by the Sharks. Now Bosch up and under. It's going to come down on halfway. Beautifully taken by David Kriel. Good tackle from Dylan Richardson. Now Ivan van Zyl got possession. Out to Leeson Kaboka. Dan Uester drives him back in the tackle. Bulls now on their own 10-meter line. Ivan van Zyl with a kick over the top. It's a high hanging one. Pink has knocked this on, and now Ruan Orkier is on the charts here for the Bulls. Just outside the 22, here they come. Marco Jansen van Vieren tries to hit the gap up to the 22-meter line. Ivan van Zyl, Mornay Steyn knocks it backwards. Big tackle from Ox. The ball is loose on the 10-meter line. But the referee's going to call them back now. And what is this all about? Let's see. Yeah, it is for that knock on. Oh, the referee has been tackled. Well, Jaco Paper got a few boots and got ran down by some of the Bulls players there. Oh, now the Bulls are bringing all their reinforcements on. It's Ace on for Manchesi, Van Rooyen on for Nkaboka, Papier on for Ivan van Zyl, and Mornay Smith up on for Trevin Yakane. So they're definitely bringing on all their reinforcements now. Guys want me to flip the screen. Unfortunately, I'll get banned almost immediately, guys. So please don't put me in an awkward situation. Right, so there's going to be a scrum to the Bulls on the 22-meter line of the Sharks. We've got 20 minutes to go in this game. So a scrum reset. So in total, not too many minutes wasted through scrum resets. I think it's the 4th minute now that got wasted. So I know it's 4 minutes too much or too many. So I really would love them to just bring in a system where they just stop the clock at scrum time, because we're losing valuable minutes. Right, so we've got quite a lot of people watching this, guys. 560 people altogether is watching the stream, and I can't say how happy I am to see all the support for this channel. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, please do go ahead and press that like button, and also subscribe to this channel, because there will be plenty more live commentary in the future. Remember, there's 6 Nations coming, Rainbow Cup, Pro 16, all of that will be on this channel. So in the meantime, it is going to be another scrum reset. So the Bulls going to feed this in now. Emrose Papier, big shot from the Sharks, but a penalty advantage against the Sharks. Now Steyn with a little kick ahead. What's going to happen? Oh, Lukanyam has dropped it, but somehow they've secured it. But the referee's coming back for a penalty. And decision time now for the Bulls. You kind of feel that the Bulls have some momentum now. And it's up to them to decide to go for touch or kick at goal now. Thanks, guys, for all the love, all the brilliant comments given. I really appreciate that, man. Right, so let's see how things turn out here. The Bulls have gone for touch, not going for goal. They probably feel that it's now or never for them. We've got 18 minutes left in this game. Grobler with the throw in, finds Ace. They formed another maul, but again, JJ van der Mest is so quickly onto that. Let's see, that maul is going nowhere at the moment. Now Grobler, out it goes to Arno Botha. Bulls 5 meters from the line. Ace takes it up again. Good support play from Vermeulen. Now Papier van Staden. 5 meters from the try line is the Bulls. What's going on now? Slow ball coming for the Bulls. Good counter ruck from the Sharks. Not giving the Bulls any movement, but they form a maul. And it goes down now. Penalty advantage to the Bulls. Steyn with another kick. Finds Gertlie Arendse back inside. But good defense on David Kriel. And we are going to come back for that penalty right in front of the sticks. So what are they going to do now? What are they going to do now? Decision time for Duane Vermeulen. Still plenty of time left. Why won't you go for goal? They're going to go quickly. Tap and go. Duane Vermeulen charges 2 meters from the try line. Grobler's got it. They pick and go. 1 meter short now is the Bulls. Another pick and go, and over they go. So try time to the Bulls. And it's the right decision from Duane Vermeulen there. And suddenly the Bulls are right back in this game. 19-14 at the moment with the conversion to come. I would probably say that that conversion will go over. So 19-16 it is. And the Bulls do go back. Let's see, quick conversion coming up from Morné Steyn. Easy one, so 19-16 it is. Time left on the clock is 15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes to go. 3 points the difference at the moment. Just want to give a thanks to Rugby, who's encouraging the people to subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate the support. So in the meantime, with 15 minutes to go, it is going to be Curvin Bosch with the restart. This is anybody's game now. Iron Andrews and Timberlani Bolly comes onto the field for the Sharks. Arno Botha's got possession inside the 22 of the Bulls now. Just setting up the ruck nicely. Ambrose Papier taking his time to clear this. Is going to kick it himself, and he doesn't find too much distance on that. Finds touch about between the middle of the 22 and the 10-meter line of the Bulls. So close, yet so far for both teams. In 15 minutes, anything can happen. The Sharks now got an attacking lineout just outside the 22 of the Bulls. So we've had 38 kicks from hand in this game. We expected a ping-pong battle. Never expected a free-flowing running game. The Bulls have snatched this from the lineout, but puts themselves under a bit of pressure inside their own 22 now. Sharks are all over this ruck. It does come back to the Bulls' side now. Papier. Bulls are 10 meters from their own try line. Morné Steyn quickly to Marco Jansen van Vieren with a massive boot, but didn't find touch. And now Curvin Bosch goes for the drop goal on the 10-meter line. No, it's gone to the left. Now Morné Steyn on the attack. Kicks it downfield. And he's going to find a massive touch all the way up to the Sharks' 22-meter line. So that was a big moment. Things just not working out for Curvin Bosch at the moment. Not the greatest attempt at a drop goal. So 2 drop goal attempts tonight or today and missing both of them. This being the most difficult one, but he completely sliced that one. And Morné Steyn with altitude puts in a massive kick. Literally found touch just outside the 22 of the Sharks. So Dan Jooste now with the throw in for the Sharks. The Sharks have lost 2 lineouts. Oh, and that one nearly stolen again, but the Sharks got it back now. Bosch puts it up high. Not going too much distance with that. Now the Bulls got it on the 10-meter line inside Sharks off. Marco van Staden driving his way up, making a couple of meters now. Papier getting it back. Oh, sloppy pass from him. Duane Vermeulen picks it up behind the advantage line on the 10-meter line inside Sharks half. Now Embrace Papier. Oh, knock on from Norkia. And now advantage to the Sharks. They might go wide from here. Lukanyan changes the direction. Kevin Bosch, there's an overlap here for the Sharks. Penk there comes back inside. Good defense from the Bulls on halfway. Comes back to Jaden Hendrickson. Now Thomas the Tway loops around to Bosch. Now Notche with a bit of space. Puts a little grubber kick ahead. Collected by Cornell Hendricks inside the Bulls half. And a penalty to the Sharks. Players bridging over that ball. And it is Arno Puerta who gets penalized for that. And now another chance for Kevin Bosch to have a shot at goal here. Big moment for the Sharks. What do they do with 11 minutes to go? Well, they've opted not to go for goal here. They are going to go and put the pressure on the Bulls now. So Kevin Bosch finds touch just inside the 22 of the Bulls. I personally would have gone for the penalty kick, but you have to look at it at two ways. You get the penalty kick, lead by 22 points to 16, but the pressure's right back onto you inside your own 22. This way they could play the time and try to wind it down. But not the greatest of kick from Bosch. Now it's collected by Hiron Andrews. The maul goes down, another penalty advantage to the Sharks. This is a much more kickable one. Bosch with the cross kick. Who's going to get this? It comes back to the Sharks side, but kicked forward by David Kriel. And we are going to come back for that penalty now. So decision time now for the Sharks. Are they going to be as brave as Duane Vermeulen was and kick it into touch? Or will they go for that 6-point lead? 6 is better than 3, I would say. 10 minutes to go. They turn down again that kick for goal. And now they're going to try and go for the try. They could seal it if they get the try, but again, not the distance made by Kevin Bosch. About 10 to 15 meters from the try line. Let's see, momentum is with the Sharks, so let's hope they do get the try, because if they do not get this, I'm telling you, the Bulls are going to swing the momentum to their side. The line-out is good from the Sharks, and they put on a driving maul. This is looking promising for the Sharks now. They're still going forward, still going 3 meters from the try line now. It goes down, penalty advantage. Surely there's got to be a yellow card for this. Cynical from the Bulls. Now Jaden Hendrickson tells his forwards to pick and go. Oxnashire takes it up. 3 meters from the try line. Dan Uester gets tackled by Johan Grobler. Still 2 meters from the try line. Sharks pick and go. Still advantage to the Sharks. Jaden Hendrickson looking at it. Now Kevin Bosch puts up a high kick. This could go anyway. Inside the goal area. And it's knocked backwards from David Kriel. And it's going to... Yeah, the Sharks are going to come back for that penalty. So that would have been a massive moment if the Sharks managed to get that. Wow. What intense moments. 8 minutes to go, guys. It's 16-19 to the Sharks. Sharks going to the corner again. This time it's going to be a 5-meter line out to the Sharks. Can the Bulls keep them out? If they do, it could be, well, either way, the Sharks score now. This game is over. If the Bulls can get this, then they could win this. Quickly taken by the Sharks, and it's not thrown in straight. It is going to be a free kick to the Bulls. That's the thing we were talking about. Nice idea from the Sharks there, but the execution really poor. And this gives the Bulls another chance. So the free kick has been taken, finds touch, roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Bull's half. Yeah, the throw-in wasn't straight, and Thembelani Boli would he have knocked it on? Yes, he would have. So now a line out to the Sharks on the 10-meter line instead of the 5-meter line. 3 points is the difference, not 6. 6 minutes to go in this game. Henko Venter takes it beautifully for the Sharks. They start driving the maul again. Looking good now. Thembelani Boli making headway forward for the Sharks. Hendricks has got us. Now Henko Venter again. Tries to evade a few tackles there. Comes back for Hendricks now. Just telling his forwards to drive up ahead. Iron Andrews not making any ground there. Still coming back slowly for them now. Thembelani Boli's got it. Kind of feels like the Sharks have gone a little bit backwards. Just outside the 22 of the Bulls now. Pick and drive from Henko Venter. They're making a good couple of meters. Comes back to Curvin Bosch. Goes for the drop goal. And that's just stupid. You turn down 2 penalty attempts. Which one was right in front of the post. And then you opt to go for a bloody drop goal on a 10-meter line inside Bulls half and misses it completely. That's just really stupid from Curvin Bosch. So a 22-meter kickoff now for Morné Steyn. I'm so livid with Curvin Bosch at the moment. How stupid can you be? Right, so Morné Steyn is going to restart this now. Don't know what. Yeah, there is going to be a substitution made. So it is Morné Steyn who's going off, by the way. It is replacement in Chris Smith who comes on. So maybe thinking he could change the game for them. 743 people watching this live stream at the moment. A deep kick in from Chris Smith finds Curvin Bosch now. Goes for the big hoist in the air. It is Nkosi who's chasing this down. Duane Vermeulen underneath it. Gets rid of Nkosi, but gets tackled by Iron Andrews. Slow ball coming back for the Bulls. There's 5 minutes left in this game. Emrys Papi just controlling at the back. It's going to be a kicking battle now again. Another big hoist. The Bulls. Curvin Bosch went for it, knocked on by him. Now the Bulls have got possession. Now Emrys Papi on halfway. Tries to break through the Sharks defense, but really good defense from the Sharks. Disrupting that is Thembelani Boli at the ruck, but we are going to come back for the knock on from the Sharks. And now the Bulls got a scrum just inside the Sharks half. Yeah, I know, guys. Look, I understand we need to give Curvin Bosch a break, but it just didn't make sense to me turning down 2 penalty kicks at goal, one right in front, and then going for a drop goal about 2 minutes afterwards, where they just could have gone on the attack instead. So we now in a situation, the Bulls have got a scrum inside the Sharks half with 4 minutes to go. Let's see what they do. Emrys Papi with the feet. Big scrum from the Bulls, but the scrum has gone up and we're going to have a reset scrum. So 5 minutes wasted in this game through reset scrums. 5 minutes that could have been vital. We've got 4 minutes left in this game. And if you added that on to it, it would have been 10 minutes left. So it's time that they really consider a stop clock for the scrums. Can the Sharks hold out, or will the Bulls break Sharks' hearts again? 3 minutes to go. Take you back to 2007 Super Rugby final Sharks leading to win the first ever Super 14 title, and the Bulls snatching it with no time left on the clock. Will we have something similar today? Big scrum from the Bulls, but the Sharks keep them out now. Papier, Hendrikse. Out it goes to great break from Slovino Jacobs up to the 22-meter line for the Bulls. Papier, back it comes to Van Staden. Double tackle on him. Temelani ball is lying the wrong way and a penalty advantage to the Bulls. They're just outside the 22 now. Chris Smith, out it goes to Hendricks. Breaks two defenders. Third one, still going. Up to the 10-meter line. Here we go, Papier. Quickly taken, knocks it on, but we are going to come back for the penalty. So there it is. Exactly what I said. 6 points were better than 3. Now a chance for Chris Smith to equal the scores, and the Sharks can kick themselves. Well, I didn't want to jinx this, guys, but being a Shark supporter, we've made some terrible decisions today. So Chris Smith is going to have a shot at this, and it's such an easy kick. I can't see him miss this. So we could end up having extra time here, guys, with a minute and a half to go. So disappointing from a Shark perspective. Leading 19 points to 9 at one stage. Now, losing that advantage due to poor decision making. I'm gutted at the moment. That kick goes straight through, so the Bulls have now leveled up. It is 19 all with a minute to go in this game. Best the Sharks can do is kick this as high as possible and put pressure on the Bulls. Minute to go. What will Bosch do? It needs to be a high hanging kick from here. And you need to have your wingers chase this down, put that pressure on the Bulls, and try and force the penalty. Here we go. Majola's on Funchia, and it is a high hanging kick. Beautiful kickoff from Kevin Bosch, and it forces the Bulls to go into touch, and it's going to be a line up to the Sharks. Just outside 22 now. 30 seconds left. Right, so Kevin Bosch has missed 3 drop goals today. Can he get that 4th one that wins us this game? Then all will be forgotten. Right, Dan Jooste with the throw in, finds Henko Venter. The Sharks form the maul. Can they force the penalty? Yeah. Big maul from the Sharks, still going. Duane Vermeulen has disrupted this maul. He's done a brilliant job, but he comes back to Hendrikse. Tries to snipe on his own, but isolated. Will it come back to the Sharks? No, it won't. It's a penalty against the Sharks for holding on to the ground there. And it's Johan Grobler who forces the penalty. So now Chris Smith is going to kick this downfield. Oh, it's not found touch. And now the Sharks can attack from inside their own half. Oh, what did the touch judge say there? No, come on. That is a terrible decision from the touch judge. That ball did not go into touch. Unbelievable. No, this is ridiculous, man. They have to go up to the TMO for this one, surely. No. This is madness. Apelile Fassi definitely caught that inside of play, not outside of the play. Let's have a look. Maybe I'm mistaken, but oh, okay. Now I understand completely what just happened there. Apelile Fassi was running from outside the line inside. So that is a good decision. Now the Bulls got a penalty here, and they could seal the victory with this. The driving maul goes forward. Surely this has got to be it for the Bulls. Comes back to Chris Smith, goes for the drop goal. And it's going to go to the left, but a penalty coming for the Bulls here. And honestly, this has been one of those games. After everything's said and done, oh, well, what a time to give away a penalty. Chris Smith, with this last penalty, let's see what's going to happen from here. Decisions. Bad decisions have cost the Sharks the game today. Surely. It's not the most difficult kick. It's just outside the 22 and to the left, to the right side of the touchline. So it shouldn't be a problem. Let's see if the Bulls can snatch this game. There's no time left. Chris Smith concentrating. 1,000 people is watching the stream. Let's see if the Bulls win this. The kick goes to the left. It's missed. And we are going to have extra time, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. What a final this has been. And it's had everything. No crowds, lightning, Sharks leading, poor decisions, great decisions, and in missed kicks and missed penalties. It's everything that you could have asked for in a final as we go into extra time. But the Sharks have been their own worst enemy today. Wow, I'm sweating here at the moment. As a Shark supporter, I would have hated to lose the way we almost just did. After having all that opportunities to win this game, that would have been a really poor way to lose. Yeah, it's lived up to the expectations, this final, guys. I just want to adjust this now. We're going into extra time. Bulls 19, Sharks 19. This is going to be huge. So if scores are level after the playing time, the winning team will be determined as follows. The team to have scored the greatest number of points after extra time, and if the score is still level. The team to have achieved the higher lock position after the completion of the group stage matches. So if this game remains a draw, the Bulls will be crowned Currie Cup champions. So it's all up to the Sharks now to win this final. It's the Bulls' game to lose. It's always been like it. You always felt it was either going to be the Bulls winning this game or the Bulls losing this game. What a moment in Currie Cup history. Another extra time game. We just need to get there, guys. I mean, if you're a Bulls supporter, surely you would be hoping for another draw or at least winning it. If you're a Shark supporter, you've got to feel the Sharks need to do something special. And the question now remains, do we have those players to do it? So first things first, just to quickly, Sportsman's HD asked a good question. Is it the first one to score or full extra time? So it's full extra time, guys. So the Sharks have gotten Corsi, they got Penke, they got Fussy, they've got they've got Low, they've got Bosch, and they've got Timbalani, Boli. Now Hamba's on the field as well. So they've got all those players who could turn this game on its head. But then you've got the experience of the Bulls, Duane Vermeulen, Arno Buerta, You've got the likes of Jock van Rooyen, Marco van Staden. Obviously, Morne Steyn is gone. So I'm so happy that they replaced him before that drop goal, because I'm sure if it was Morne Steyn who had to do that drop goal, he would have gone over. Even the penalty as well. Who knows? Maybe a bad decision from Jake White to replace Morne Steyn at the time that he did. So now, let's see what's going to happen, guys. Extra time it will be. Extra time it will be. Duane Vermeulen talking to his players. The Sharks have already run onto the field, getting ready for this game, so they're ready. But Duane Vermeulen wants to have a little bit more of a talk with his players. Signs of a good leader. Made the right choices at the right time during the game. While I'm sorry to say this, but Lukanyam has failed in the decision-making today. We could have had this. It didn't need to come to extra time. Right, so it is going to be Chris Smith to get this extra time underway. Let's see what is going to happen from here. Extra time it is, guys. The restart is a deep one collected by Notche, this time inside the 22 of the Sharks. Nohamba, penalty to the Sharks. Players of the Bulls not rolling away. So an early chance for the Sharks to gain some ground. Let's see what happens. It's 10 minutes each way. So Jaco Paper just having something done on his mic at the moment. Shouldn't take too long. Well, I wish Kevin Bosch had been on song with his drop goals today. We would have won this game quite easily. And even with the penalty kicks. Kevin Bosch is telling his forwards not to go in front of the ball. So he finds touch on, well, yeah, it's still inside the Sharks half, almost on halfway. So, yeah, let's see what the Sharks can do from here. It's Dan Juster with the throw-in for the Sharks. Throw-in beautifully collected by Henko Venter. He's been the go-to man for the Sharks today. Sharks form the maul, and another penalty coming to the Sharks now. Do they take this or do they play the advantage? Oh, no, it's not a penalty advantage. Sorry, guys. Now, oh, no, it's a knock-on from Penke, and here comes the Bulls. So now I was right. It is a penalty advantage to the Sharks. Let's just see. Yeah, it was a penalty advantage there. So I wasn't wrong when I said they had a penalty advantage. Just didn't see Jaco Paper's hand out anymore after that lineout was finished. So now a chance for Kevin Bosch to get the Sharks in front again. If they did that earlier, they would have won the game. Let's see. Kevin Bosch with a penalty on halfway. So that's round about 52, 53 meters away. We've seen him kick from 60 meters out, going well over the bar, but he needs to be accurate. He needs to be accurate with this kick. Right, Kevin Bosch in the game of his life at the moment. Let's see what happens with this one. Kevin Bosch now. It's not going to have the direction. And that's another penalty miss today. So too many penalties gone astray for Kevin Bosch. And with 7 minutes left in this first half of extra time, the Bulls breathe a sigh of relief. Restart from Chris Smith. Kicks it deep, taken in by Nkosi, now finds Kevin Bosch again, kicks it downfield, chased by Penke. Can David Kriel secure it? Yes, he can. Good tackle from Penke. Inside the Bulls half now. Ambrose Papier. Out to Jock van Rooyen. Bulls need to show some patience here. Comes back to Chris Smith, taken back inside the 22. Puts up the hoist. Who's chasing after this? Bosch has got it. Tries to step Trevino Jacobs, but a good defensive tackle from him. Spills loose. And a penalty against the Sharks now for diving in over the ruck. And a chance for Chris Smith to put the Bulls into the lead now. With 6 minutes left in this first half of extra time. Well, Nkosi, the guy penalized there for going off his feet. Poor decision from Nkosi there. But you can take it that he tried his best to secure the ball. So now it is going to be Chris Smith with a chance to put the Bulls into the lead on halfway. He's missed the vital kick that could have won the game for the Bulls at the dead. So let's see. Right, here we go. Chris Smith. Can he go from 0 to Euro? That one is going to the left. So the score remains the same with 5 minutes to go in this first half of extra time. Again, we're having 1,000 people watching this live stream. Thank you guys for all the support. Whether you're a Bull supporter or a Shark supporter, it is locked at the moment. 5 minutes to go of first half extra time. The restart from Kevin Bosch is a deep one up to halfway. Taken by Hendricks. Now Arno Buerta on halfway. Gets tackled by Dan Uester. Now Ambrose Papier is going to put this over the top. And that's going to find Penke. Comes back to Kevin Bosch. Now Kevin Bosch goes on a run. There's a bit of space here for the Sharks, but a forward pass from Notcher. And it's going to be a scrum to the Bulls just outside the 22. Now is not the time to play this type of rugby. Oh, no. He just didn't look at all when he passed that ball. And this could be trouble for the Sharks now. 10 to 17 handling errors in this game. Not too bad for an extra time final. But now a scrum to the Bulls just outside the 22 of the Sharks. And one have to feel that the Bulls might try and milk a penalty from here. Obviously, the advantage is in favor of the Bulls. So if this game stays a draw, the Bulls will win the Currie Cup. See, we're going to have the scrum now. Ambrose Papier is going to feed this for the Bulls now. Good solid scrum from the Bulls, steady from the Sharks. Now they drive the Bulls a little bit back, but it comes back to Cornell Hendricks. Good defense from the Sharks. Bulls just outside the 22 now. Taken up by Ace. Quick ball required now. Ambrose Papier, Jock van Rooyen. Still outside the 22, the Bulls now. Grobelaar. Good defense from Majola. This could be, oh no, it's almost stolen by the Sharks. But it comes back to Papier now. Taken up by the Bulls. Play on. And this could be ripped from the Sharks. This could be very good defense from the Sharks. It comes loose. And the Sharks need to just pick it up. But the Bulls have got this. Through Kurtley Arendse. And the Bulls now on the attack. Grobelaar. Sharks. Their own worst enemy there, but the two are standing there on the ground, and there's space here for the Sharks. Jeremy Ward, knock on from Nohamba, and Marco van Vieren's got it for the Bulls now. And we are going to come back for that knock on from Nohamba. The Shark, their own worst enemy at the moment. Now tempers are flying from both teams. Little bit of argy-bargy going on there. So we are going to have another scrum on the 22-meter line for the Bulls. There's about a minute and a half to go in this first half of extra time. Thomas du Toit has stayed down, and it doesn't look good for him. Looks like a neck injury. He's the guy who turned that ball over for the Sharks on the ground. And had it not been for Nahamba to knock that on, they would have had an overlap and a try line beginning for Nkosi. So brilliant steal on the ground there. Oh, he fell terrible. Fell on his head first. Duane Vermeulen, who made the tackle on Thomas du Toit, but surely nothing wrong with the tackle there. It's just a bad movement, really. And now we are going to have quite a little bit of delay because of this injury, because it's a neck injury. They don't want to risk anything. Right. So we're just patiently waiting. What a game we've had, guys. This is a dream final for any commentator, really. It had drama. It had some really spectacular moments. And I'm so glad I decided to do this commentary today because it was so close and I couldn't do it because of circumstances. But so happy that we decided to do this. What a final this has been. Yeah, no, I definitely need stronger coffee. But like I said earlier, you got to love South African lockdown. You're drinking coffee in a Currie Cup final. That's happened if you don't know anybody on the black market. So we literally got a minute and a half to go in this first half of extra time. If I had Brunners, it would have helped for the nerves. Definitely sit well, but unfortunately, yeah, I don't have. What a game it's been. Just watching the highlights that they show now. The try from Nkosi was a brilliant one, and then a brilliant decision from Duane Vermeulen to not go for goal, rather go for the try. And they managed to work their way over the try line there. So that was big moments in the game. Rob Hardick says drink beer, but I don't even have beer, guys. We're in lockdown, not allowed to buy or drink alcohol. Right, so still waiting for player safety, obviously. Sharks throwing this game or what? Wait, I almost read on screen there. Lucky drinking clip drift, says Warren Haman. Yeah, if you stopped nicely before lockdown started, then you sorted for this. I just went the opposite way. I thought, well, there could be the possibility of cigarettes being banned again, and I bought a hell lot of cigarettes and didn't buy the alcohol. So that was a bit of a judgment error from me. Right. So how long are we still going to wait for the game to restart now after that injury? It should be any time now. 1,105 people are watching this live stream. Thank you guys for the support. So we are going to have a scrum now to the Bulls, just on the 22-meter line. Like I say, they could try and milk the penalty here, but instead it goes to the Sharks, and what a scrum from them. The Bulls penalized there, and the Sharks will breathe a sigh of relief. They now must get out of their own 22. They can't settle for less than trying to get some points from this, because if this game stays 19-all, the Bulls will win this Currie Cup. Right, so Currie Bosch have found touch for the Sharks now. Let's just have a look. What was the reason for that penalty? Well, it could be for scrumming in the lineup. Oh, it's been snatched by the Bulls. And now here they come, basically from their own 22 now, the Bulls. Bit of a sloppy pass there. Curtly Arendse tackled by Jeremy Ward. They need to get this out as the Bulls now. Emrys Papier finds Marco van Staden. Gets driven back by Kumberai. A big counter shot from the Sharks here. And this could be trouble for the Bulls. No, it comes back to Emrys Papier now. Just outside his own 22 now. Needs to clear this as quick as possible. Chris Smith does a little cross kick. Finds Trevino Jacobs. Brilliant tackle from Nkosi. Bulls under pressure on their own 22-meter line. And Marco Jansen van Vieren just kicks it out into touch. He knows, obviously, if the score stays the same, it will be the Bulls who win it. So halftime here in extra time. So the Sharks got 10 minutes to win this, and the Bulls got 10 minutes to lose this. Big moments for this game. Can the Sharks? They had a 19 points to 9 lead at one stage. And they managed to lose that lead. The Bulls could have won the game at the death. They missed a kick at goal. The Sharks had a chance to get the lead by more than 3 points in the end. They opted not to go for goal. So much has happened in this final. It could have been over. It could have been either side taking this. So from a Sharks point of view, I would say this final 10 minutes, if we don't manage to win this, I would still be very proud of the guys' performance today, because I honestly didn't expect the Sharks to win this. I always, in my heart, I felt the Sharks could do it, but with my mind, I always expected the Bulls to take this. So either way, if we don't win this today, then at least I'm very proud of the Sharks. But we're not lying down yet. 10 minutes to go. Can we win this? We've got the game breakers. Let's see what happens. This is going to be the final 10 minutes, guys. No lightning is going to stop this last 10 minutes. It's either going to be the Bulls or the Sharks who's going to take the Currie Cup. Let's see. It's Currie Bosch with a kick. We need another high-hanging kickoff. That one is going to come down beautifully and into touch. It goes. Let's see what the referee says. Is it a penalty to the Bulls, or will it be the line-out? Arno Botha says he was taken out in the air. So let's have a look at this. Yeah, it should be a penalty to the Bulls. Although it's such a soft penalty, but nevertheless, rules are rules. So the Bulls with a terrible kick, not finding any distance with that kick, basically just outside their own 22. They got the penalty inside the 22 and just kicked it to, 10 meters gained from that. Now the Bulls have taken the line up on their own 10-meter line. Emrys Papier behind the back. The Bulls, technically, they are winning this Currie Cup final, although the scores are level. It's kicked downfield by Nkosi, chased by Penke now. Chris Smith in possession for the Bulls on the 10-meter line. Here they go. Kicks it downfield. Currie Bosch is underneath it, inside his own 22. Willie thumped this downfield. Gets plenty of distance on that, but it's back to the Bulls inside their own 22. Now kick downfield from the Bulls. Not a lot of distance made with that. Now the Sharks can attack. It's Penke. Beats the first line of defense up to the 10-meter line. Can they milk a penalty from here? No Hamba. Out he goes to Henko Venter. Marco van Staden tackles him. So close for Sharks now. Comes back to Currie Bosch. Up and under. Chased by Lukanyam and Nkosi. Stravino is... Oh, the Sharks have got this inside the 22. Now look on Yam. Jeremy Ward back inside, but his foot is into touch. So close for the Sharks there. Gertley Arendse made that vital tackle on Jeremy Ward. So close for the Sharks in the end. So close for the Sharks. Lukanyam should have tried to back himself there instead of passing it. But either way, with 7 minutes to go in this last second half of this game. So it is going to, is it going to be a scrum to the Sharks now? Interesting call. Let's see. Yes, it is going to be a scrum to the Sharks. So it was knocked on by the Bull. No, it is going to be Bulls scrum. I'm not sure. I'm a bit confused. But either way, it is going to be a Bulls scrum inside their own 22 now. 7 minutes to last for the Bulls. Can the Sharks somehow milk a penalty from here? Oh, it's gone down and almost thought it was going to be a penalty to the Sharks. It almost looked like Jaco Paper's hand was going to the Sharks side. But it is only going to be a reset scrum now. So close. So close. What a great supporter base we've had today. Unbelievable stuff. Ambrose Papier is going to feed the scrum for the Bulls. 6 minutes to go. Aidan LaRue says you won't be a good commentator if you pick your sides. Well, obviously, guys, I have to go both sides, but I am a Shark supporter, so I'm not getting paid to do this, so I might as well pick the Shark side. But here we go. Scrum from the Bulls. Big scrum from the Sharks. It goes down again, but Ambrose Papier's got it. Chris Smith kicks it downfield and finds touch roundabout on halfway, between the 10-meter and halfway. So one have to feel that this could be the last chance for the Sharks now. Well, I'm seeing some of the Bulls are taking some exception to my commentary, backing the Sharks here. Well, I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible, guys, but obviously this is a Currie Cup final, and everybody know I am a huge Shark supporter, so sorry for being a little bit biased towards my own team, but I mean, I've given both teams the opportunity. That throw-in is not straight from the Sharks, so a scrum to the Bulls just inside their own half. The Sharks are throwing this game away. Right, so yeah, so close. Thank you guys for coming, who's backing me on that. So we've got 1,264 people watching this last 4 minutes of the Currie Cup final. If the score stays the same, the Bulls will win the Currie Cup. So it's all up to the Sharks to win this. The Bulls just need to draw this. Yeah, there's some really good comments being left here. Obviously, a lot of respect to the Bulls. The scrum comes out to Chris Smith. Hoists it up high for the Bulls. Comes down into Nkosi. Big tackle from the Bulls there. Cornell Hendricks, but the Sharks have managed to get this. They're just outside their own 22 now. Nohamba. Out it goes to JJ van der Mes. So the Sharks will have to work this up all the way from their own half if they want to win this. Right, now Nohamba with the big hoist. Oh, no, it comes down. Let's see what happens. Beautifully taken by Ruan Orkia for the Bulls. So the Bulls now got possession. It comes back to Jock van Rooyen on a 10-meter line. They're just driving their way forward now as the Bulls. They just need to bite their time now. Marco van Staden, there's a penalty advantage to the Bulls. This could be it for the Bulls. Ambrose Papier, another pick and drive. Still going as the Bulls now. Ruanorkia, they're just biding their time now, just running down the clock, knowing that if the score stays the same, they win it. If they miss the penalty either way, they've managed to run down the clock. Now Arno Botha taking it up nicely for the Bulls. Still just biding their time at the moment. Ambrose Papier, Cornel Hendricks tries to break the line of defense. Can't do so. I've made a couple of meters now. Marco van Staden again. There's 2 minutes to go, guys. Jacques van Rooyen. Bulls playing champions rugby at the moment. Just controlling the ball. Arno Botha. Bulls got the perfect strategy going into this last 2 minutes now. Ruanorkia. Sharks defense have been valiant today. Bulls just going backwards at the moment, not gaining any ground really. Now it comes back Chris Smith. There's an overlap here for the Bulls. Comes out to Stravina Jacobs. Steps, beats one. Inside the 22 they go. Quickly taken by Ambrose Papier. And Papier could seal this game. No. He's been stopped 5 meters from the try line. Now Marco Jansen van Vieren out to the replacement hooker. They're 2 meters from the try line now. Is the Bulls. Comes back. Still going forward is the Bulls now. 2 meters from the try line. Can they seal this off? Arno Botha's got it down for the Bulls. And that is going to be the Currie Cup for the Bulls. They've managed to win it. The try has been scored under the post. So the Bulls will walk away here surely with a 26-19 victory. And I'm actually glad that they managed to get the try there, because it would have just been heartbreaking had the Bulls and the Sharks had to draw after extra time and the Bulls would have gotten the trophy. But well done to the Bulls here. I must say, brilliant play in the end from them. So, yeah, from a Sharks point of view, bit disappointed, but hell, I'm proud of the boys for trying today. But hats off to the Bulls. They've shown that they've managed to do this. Bad decisions from the Sharks have cost them, but in the end, probably the Bulls deserving victory. Let's see, I've already put the score on 26, but Chris Smith still needs to do the conversion. So let's see if he does get it. Time is up. So the Bulls will be crowned Currie Cup champions of 2021. There we go. Goes over. So 26 points to 19. The Bulls have managed to win this game in extra time. The full 20 minutes it took to get the winner. But in the end, it is the Bulls who managed to win this. Hats off to Jake White and Duane Vermeulen. It obviously means a hell lot to this Bulls side. So, yeah, guys, I really enjoyed doing commentary on this. We've hit a record viewership for live viewers. I appreciate it so much, guys. And thank you for all the support, guys. Well done to the Bulls, deserving Currie Cup champions. Congratulations to all the Bulls fans. I know there was quite a lot of Sharks and Bulls supporters. So, yeah. Good job. I would say that Jaco Paper had a fantastic game as referee. Some of these Sharks had a really big game today, but in the end, discipline and decision-making were the downfall for the Sharks side. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Until next time, guys, this is the Rugby Guru. Cheers for now.